Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy Coach DC coming back at you today with another video. And what you're looking at, man, is just me breaking down some Blitz stuff. And so I actually have I don't know what to call it yet, maybe the ultimate Blitz Bible or the Blitz encyclopedia, I don't know. But the idea kind of stems from one of my clients who I do playbooks for. And y'all know I do playbooks and schemes and all that stuff for individual people, like when they request it. So over a period of time, me and this client, we I've given him quite a few blitzes and stuff, and so he was telling me, he was like, man, I need to be able to put all this stuff into one place because the material's good. Like, it's a lot of different stuff, and so it's not just blitzes. It kind of I teach you like the different styles of blitzes. Is like the A gaps, there's the loops, teach about mugging the gaps and the not mugging the gaps, because everybody seems to think you have to mug the gaps to get pressure, and you don't. As you see here, there's some places where I'm mugging the gaps, some places where I'm disguising my user. It's just edge pressure. It's just a whole bunch of different stuff. And so, I'm in the midst of right now compiling all that information into one, kind of document, or, like in my virtual kind of video style where I'm gonna put all that stuff together. So yeah, it's gonna be some really good stuff where you guys can kind of go in and be like, hit a button and like, okay, wow, okay, here's this blitz, here's that blitz, 3-4, 4-3 nickel, dime stuff. And now the great part about it is that it's all like, these are all my own like creations and stuff. And so it's just not like, you just won't be doing the same thing. And I think that is like a real key to blitzing in Madden, because of the repetitive nature that people call plays and stuff. That's why a lot of the times, like, if you're just calling the same loop, same side, eventually the blitz starts to get picked up, on a consistent basis, and it loses its effectiveness. And so I just think just having variety, being able to come with a few of these 3-man pressures, learning how to isolate the running back on the linebacker. If you can figure those things out, like you can start getting 3-man pressures. But there's just ways to go about it. You have to learn how to create angles. I think that creating the angle thing is something I talked about way early in this campaign, even during the beta. I was telling you guys, I said, man, this is gonna be like a lot of pressure on this game. And yeah, just based upon that beta information, nothing really has changed too much. You know what I'm saying? As I figured, there's gonna be a lot of pressure. People have figured out how to get, the stunts, but everybody's calling it loop blitzes and all that stuff in. And y'all just go back, man. Go back. I hate to keep coming here and be like, I told you so, but go back and look at the information, and it's all time stamped. It'll tell you the days on the videos. If you go back and look at some of my early Madden 25 stuff, the first week that the game came out, even the beta stuff that I was talking about, I called this. And so I have a lot of information in terms of just how to get you in a mode of creating your own blitzes. That's my biggest thing. Is I like for guys to be able to not just only take, the stuff that I give them. I want them to be able to take the stuff that I give them in terms of the concepts, and be able to create their own, customizable blitzes to whatever package in the people that they're playing, because a lot of times some blitzes don't work on some offenses. This may be a guy that runs the ball a lot, and so I can't come out and line up and dime 1-4-6 the whole game, because he's just gonna he's gonna pound it out, for lack of a better term. And so it's just different stuff out of different formations. 3-4, you see this double Mabel stuff, and you see me creating an angle where now you see the linemen having to kind of get on their horse and get a good set or a deeper drop right there, and they're just not able to do it. And that's simply a 3-man blitz. And so just learning how to create the angles and how to create the voids and the gaps in the offensive line, how to distract the right person, not just stand in the gap. A lot of times I think they just say, hey, just go stand right here over the center. No, there are other places that you can stand. And then there's a lot of places where you don't have to stand anywhere at all. And I think deception is also a big part of your pressure packages, because if you're able to deceive the offense and you're able to make them a little bit comfortable, when they shouldn't be, when you're sending a blitz and it looks like this and it doesn't look like much of a blitz in the beginning, you just see me kind of standing there, and it's like, all right, you're expecting him to loop around, but no, he's coming basically right on the outer portion of that A gap on the center's right side. Like, yeah, right there. You see the guard just go out and have to and have to double team the defensive end. And so there are ways to distract and create pressure through angles. And then again, of course, the biggest deception is not sending any pressure at all, but allowing it to look a certain way and speed up your opponent's clock in his head. And so then they just start throwing to areas and places that they don't need to throw before they should, or they're looking at a spot and then they take their eyes off of it to look at the pressure. They see this guy coming around in that gap right there, and the last time he just came around. So now, there's a little bit of anxiety there, and they start to throw into these voids and into these spots where you could be dropping guys. But yeah, man, just look forward this week, man. I'll figure out what I'm gonna name it, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Oh yeah, I need a few more leads, guys, man. We're almost ready. It's your boy Coach. I'm out.